Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. Do you find regular push-ups too easy? Well, maybe it's time you stepped up your game and tried the single arm push-up. Today, we are going to show you how to do that. All right, so let's say that push-ups are too easy. So not just regular push-ups, push-ups on balls, explosive push-ups, every single type of variation of push-up that you can think of is too easy. So that means you're ready now for single arm push-ups. Now, a single arm push-up looks like this. So for most people, the way that most people do a single arm push-up will either have their feet pretty wide, they'll have their hands maybe behind their back, and what they'll do is they'll kind of twist and then push themselves up like this. And then they'll go down and push themselves up again. Okay? So what I don't like about that as form for single arm push-up is one, you're twisting your body a lot when you go down, which means you're taking the load off your chest a little bit. You have your hips down below, which means you could be putting pressure on your lower back a little bit. So I don't actually like that as a form for a push-up. So what I would prefer to see most people do is to either use their stairs or to use the wall and a chair or a couch to be able to do a push-up, a single arm push-up a little bit more properly. So when you set up in a slightly easier position, what you can do is it's a lot easier to keep your hips nice and square and your shoulders nice and square to the surface you're trying to push off of. So that means when you go down, you can get your chest all the way to where you're going and then push yourself straight up. And as you can see just from that video, that was pretty challenging. That was pretty challenging for me, even though we're pretty high up off the wall. It was actually almost as hard as doing the demonstration I just showed on the floor. Now, let's say you don't have access to a bench, stairs, or it's too easy on the wall, then you still want to do them on the floor. Or it's more convenient for you to do them on the floor because they're part of a superset or something. Then what you can do instead is set yourself up with your feet, again, pretty wide because that helps you keep your hips more stable and it makes it just enough easier that you'll still be able to do it. If your feet are really close together, this becomes almost an impossible exercise to do. Okay, so you're set up here, and instead of keeping this hand behind your back or up in the air over here, just put your fingers down gently on the floor. Maybe I'll push from this side so you can see just a little bit on the floor. And then by doing that, what you can do is they can take just a little bit of the load. So just enough that you can still stay square, you can still stay relatively flat, but then you're able to go up and down. So that's one way that you can do it. Okay, so another way would be to do this, but then do negatives on the way down. So you're going nice and slow on the way down. And by doing that, that really helps you load up your chest and your arm. So you're getting maximum muscle development, maximum muscle activation, and doing the exercise in a way that really decreases your chance of becoming injured because you're not loading your shoulder in a funny way by twisting, and you're really putting all the load on your chest, your tricep, and on your shoulder. So that's why I think that's the best way to progress to do a single arm push-up. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any comments or questions about the single arm push-up, please leave them in the box below. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time.